Welcome back to their daily Marvel Snap deck highlight. Today we have a fantastically fun matchup of two fan favorite archetypes, Mr. Negative and Patriot. For those not familiar, Mr. Negative swaps the power and cost of all cards in our deck, and then the Patriot here gives all of our cards with no abilities +2 power. Now, while we're not playing any cards like Shocker or the Hulk that have no abilities at face value, we have a number of cards that generate things that have no abilities to benefit from the Patriot. White Tiger, who is the best of which in our deck to work with both of our plans under Mr. Negative. White Tiger becomes a 1 energy 5 power card that generates a 7 power card with no abilities to buff with Patriot. Brood can become a 2 energy 3 power card that generates 2 broodlings that get bigger from the Patriot. And then we have Squirrel Girl at the bottom of our deck that generates a couple of bodies for Patriot to buff up as well. Now, these cards that put multiple bodies into play not only work well with Patriot, but they also work well with Blue Marvel that gives everything on our board +1 stat line. We have Hood at the bottom end as well, and I want to mention this because I know I'll get asked if I don't. If you Mr. Negative while Hood is in your deck, it does not give you energy back, but it does become a 0 energy 1 power card that still generates us a powerful demon token that has no abilities to get buffed up by the Patriot. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the games that I have for you today. I think they are a ton of fun, and this archetype is a really great way to surprise your opponent with cards that they're not expecting. If you enjoy what you see, snap that like button and be sure to check back in again tomorrow for another excellent deck highlight here on YouTube. That's a piece of candy. So we'll Brood into here. We'll Patriot here. We'll Demon here. Yeah, we should probably snap here for play for keeps. That's fair. This wins the game, right? Every time? Every time. Wins the game every time has been called.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Look at the little baby Infinite, chat.
Victory.
It's so little. Who's a good little Dracula? Yes, you are. Copying our opening hand doesn't sound particularly appealing. Most zero decks can't interact with locations on the board. So I think snapping this is very good.
Wind, aid my
Okay.
hand.
I said most. Good thing I believe in magic. Okay. So this copies Blue Marvel. Valkyrie slices the middle. White Tiger and Squirrel Girl send stats over into here. I think we win all three here, right? Squirrels! Sweet game. Put it on a neat combination of cards. Hey, Alex, that is incredibly generous. It was good hanging out in your stream last night. Chat, if you're looking for someone to check out on the Twitch side, he's been streaming late in the evenings, and I've been lurking there. Check out Alex. Also does a bunch of good stuff over on the YouTube side. My opponent just snapped by Mr. Negative deck getting peaked. Alex gifted 5 subs. It's like actually Christmas morning. What is happening? Should we play around Leech? I should probably play around Leech, right? They could also be a negative deck, that's true. But they didn't, even if they are a negative deck, they didn't have it in their opener, right? Oh, maybe I was supposed to leave us 3 spots for Brood, huh? I think chat's right that they're also a negative deck. And they might have their Iron Man and we don't currently. Could be a real thing. Hey, Seth Real, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate it. They could be Sarah Bishop Control as well. Yeah, like Shang-Chi and stuff. Actually, Sarah Control is on the list of decks I want to get to today. They have pretty good metrics. I called it out in my best decks we did this morning. Okay, so they are also negative then. They're not doing Patriot negative things, but they are negative. I am Iron Man. Okay, so the cards remaining in my deck right now cost 1, 1, and 3. So even if I draw the 3, it would be Valk, Brood, Demon, Iron Man. So there's really just no reason for me to play a card here other than to play around Leech, which they could have a Leech.
I am Iron Man.
There's Valk for the left side. Do I want to fight over this here? Just spread out? I think so. Because this is going to be 6. It puts me up to 32. I think we just full spread here. Oh, it is 7. You're right. This Mystique is copying Blue Marvel as well. Sorry, so that's 34 then. I remember this one. I always forget what Mystique is on. big demon chat.
I am Iron Man.
I think you could say that this deck has peaked with this game. I don't know. I don't know that we can get higher than this. Also Shuri. I actually don't really mind playing against Shuri too much. That's actually one of the things that I find a little annoying, because it feels like it takes away from the point or statement I'm trying to make, is that I don't find Galactus to play frustrating to play against because I think it's too strong. In fact, I didn't have Galactus in my best decks video today, and that's not because I don't like it, it's simply because I don't think it's that good right now. I find Galactus frustrating to play against because I just don't get to actually play the game in the way I set my deck up to play. It's nothing to do with power level and everything to do with play patterns. The only other card I would find comparable to Galactus is Leech, like Panda and chat just called out. Leech doesn't fundamentally change the game, but it makes it so my deck just doesn't get to function in a somewhat similar way. I think Galactus's design basically makes it so it's impossible to generate a good game of Marvel Snap. It only ever creates a non-game in one direction or the other. No, I don't think things like Clog decks are comparable to Galactus. I think that's a very silly comparison. Actually, I should just Psylocke, right? So it just like kicks the energy forward, adds a 2-power thing over here. Ah, children, your own personal little playground, Seabest. Hope you and the wife feel better soon. Was it? I remember being at, I forget exactly what it was, but some kind of social gathering post everything opening up a little bit after, you know, once we hit the endemic stage, and someone coughed and like everybody looked at them and they looked up and they said, "I don't have COVID, I just have kids." And I was just like, I felt that in my soul. All right, so if I Iron Man middle, this is a blue Marvel. I'm not winning the right here though, right? Does Widow's Bite would be the right? This is 2, 3, 4, 5. This ties here. And this wins the middle by a lot. Well, a lot's an overstatement, but by some amount. I'll stay for a cube. No, I played the blue Marvel second. I almost messed that up. We're gonna lose the breaker here, right? No, wait, we win the middle. Cool.
Victory.
That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back tomorrow for another deck highlight.